Missouri Valley Conference really was until I came to school here. But in pretty much every category, football, softball, basketball, volleyball, every category that the Missouri Valley has, it is a surprisingly entertaining conference.
Very few teams are doing what Missouri State did or what Wichita did in basketball, with just running away with a league title. Very rarely does that happen. That's a nice save by Hutchins on that breaking ball in the dirt. But again, it doesn't start out as a strike, so there was no way that Hutchinson was going to try to whack at it. And the count is even at 2-2. That's Zoris at second base. He represents the go-ahead run for the Redbirds.
Some more action in the Illinois State bullpen. Another right-hander.
Ground ball, Sabo. Does he have enough to get it over there? Yeah, they called it foul.
It's close. Close.
That's the third baseman's call. Once it gets past the bag, it's his ball, his call. And Sabo, as soon as he caught it, reared to throw because he wasn't sure what the umpire behind him. But as soon as he started his motion, the umpire said foul ball.
Well, unlike Shepis at first, Kuhn made it pretty obvious, hey, don't worry guys, this is a foul ball. Waving both of his hands up.
That one gets away from Hutchins. The wild pitch sends the lead run down to third.
And that's that big breaker, and he basically throws it 58 feet instead of 60 and 6. Hutchins is a great catcher behind the plate, but you can't expect him to stop every ball. Doesn't really take a good approach and trying to
didn't get the glove under it, tried to go over it and trap it, and as soon as it got by, he got angry with himself. So the count is full. It's 3-2 now, with the go-ahead run at third with only one out. So the Saluki infield comes in to halfway, and a hard-hit ball, they'll either come home or try to look Zoris back to third and take the out at first.
It's a tough situation for the freshman in Gudermuth.
See if Zoris would run on contact. Lost him upstairs. Sets up the double play.
Pitcher, Alex. Ready, one.
But still puts another runner on base.
Take one.
And I actually don't think this is that bad of a situation in walking Hutchinson. The Saluki infield is one of the best at turning double plays, and not just the Missouri Valley, but in the entire world of NCAA baseball, especially up the middle with Kopak and Farmer. All Gudermuth really needs to do is get a routine ground ball, and Kopak and Farmer should be able to turn it, or are expected to be able to turn it.
Bo Durkak called all three of his players in for a little conference.
Ready for it, take four.
So runners at first and third with one out. The batter is Isles, who is
hey Alex, crushing runner at first.
Hit the ball hard one time.
Ready, three,
struck out the other two times.
Just want to get a number.
He could safety squeeze here. He could just flat out sacrifice.
There you go, batter in the box. Ready for
the last thing they want is that double play ground.
On the batter. Okay.
They could also have Hutchinson running from first base. He's got 4 stolen bases this year. Good breaking ball to start out. Isles, insert. Nothing in one.
And ready for clean and take 4. After this pitch, Alex, we go back to the runner at first. We do a pinch runner. So I'm going to spot him.
Gudermuth has the sign, checks both runners. Another breaking ball and another swing and a miss. And it's quickly 0-2. Takes the bunt out of play.
Make sure I get that number right there.
So whatever the strategy was that Durkak had with his 3 players is probably all gone by that second swing and a miss.
And that's going to bring up an interesting decision between the battery of Gudermuth and Hutchins and what pitch to throw.
Went with the breaking ball again and called out on strikes for the second time of the game. Is Isles.
That is a nasty pitch. On 0-2, I was just thinking he's going to bounce one or throw a fastball over his head. Instead, he comes with a breaking ball right on the outside part of the plate. Gets a little bit of the benefit
And fly it
the
in.
white of the left-handed batter's box.
Gets a little help there, but some of the
I'm going to leave it up to the cut. Ready,
pitching
four,
staff
take
has
four.
gotten some help
And fly it
as
off.
well. So
Oh, he's called it like that all day.
Gutermuth getting some help there, but it's a nice pitch. I mean, that is a pitcher's pitch.
Take 2.
They're going to get out of it. On a nice play by Farmer to Kopak on the line drive shot off the bat of Owen Miller.
Take one,
He
music.
hits into the fielder's
Ready,
choice.
ready,
And
fun. Insert
Gutermuth
anime.
gets out of the jam. We're still tied. We go to the
Stand
bottom of the
by
seventh.
in
This is the
3,
Valley
2,
on ESPN 3.
1. Fade clock where you break. Okay, Danny, you go full wide. We're going to do a big graphic. Ready, 2,
The
take
Spurs
2.
are beating up on
So I'll
the
take your
Warriors.
scoring
It's like
summary.
44
So
to
30-second
20.
break, right?
On red.
It was 30
Okay.
to
20
16
seconds.
after 1.
Okay, guys, back in 20 seconds. We'll recap this game. Here.
Roger.
Ready, 4, take
15.
4. Ready, font, insert.
10,
15 seconds.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Music when we go to red.
3, 2, 1.
And we're back now.
Roger that.
You see the line score. We're all tied at 5. It was all Southern Illinois early. It was all Illinois
Is this the
State
first
in the middle,
scoring
and
of
then the
Southern Illinois?
Salukis were able to tie
What's
up
the
in
first
the bottom
leg?
of the 6th inning.
SIU
We are
scoring first.
tied at 5
So
all.
you scored first. Ready, red. And take
Salukis
red.
got on the
Music, roll
board
red.
with
Clear
4
channel.
runs. They got a single spot as Dylan Muka with a ground ball base hit scored Hutchins. This is Butler with his double off the
We
wall
will
and left
affect one
scoring
out of
2.
That one shouldn't be that one.
Yeah, a little shorter on that one, yeah.
And here's Butler coming around to score, and here's the wild
And then
pitch,
the
the steal, and the
last
wild
shot.
throw down to third is Sabo
Ready,
scored.
one. And effect one.
And that was the one that tied the game
All right.
at 5.
There's going to be
Works
another
for
new
me.
pitcher for the Redbirds, and it's going to be Landwehr.
Ready, 3.
Looks like it's going to be Jack
And take 3.
Landwehr.
Okay,
We
I'm
saw
still new
him on
pitcher now.
Friday night.
And Landwehr ended up
Center to
getting
start,
the
and then you'll
loss
slide him right
Friday
on the
night,
left
if I-
slab graphic.
if I
Ready, one.
remember
And take
right.
one.
They gave up the run.
Insert your font
Late.
and slide him right and
I
animate.
thought it was him.
Probably, yep. He's 1-5 on the year. This is his 21st game, so they use him a lot. He's kind of the bridge guy, the 8th inning, to try to get to the closer, and he's coming in the 7th in this project.
But both teams today have really had to dive into their bullpens with the starting pitchers having to get it taken out in the 3rd and 4th inning,
Ready,
respectively.
4. And take 4.
So Hutchins
And
will
insert
come on.
animate.
He'll lead off here in the 7th. First pitch is
Ready,
in
take
for a
3.
strike.
And fly it in. Darn, yeah.
Yes,
That was my
Landwehr did
fault.
get the loss.
So I'm
Okay.
gonna lose mine.
Okay. And fly it off. Ready, 4. Take 4. My call. That was bad.
Hutchins trying to get the Salukis the lead
Ready, 3,
run
take
on
3.
base. It's 1-1.
Ready, 4. And take 4.
Nick is 0 for 1 officially. He's walked twice and then lined out softly to the shortstop.
Take 2.
Nothing soft about this hit, and it's going to get to the
Ready,
wall.
4. Take 4. Take 2.
Hutchins
take
is
2.
going to have an easy stand-up double
And take 1.
as Butler has to play it off the reserve sign in left field.
It was a fastball on the inside part of the
Ready,
plate,
red,
and
and
Hutchins
check red.
just does a
Ready,
good job of
dissolve
hitting
blue.
here. Gets his hands around it,
And dissolve blue.
yanks it down the left field line to put it off the
Going
left
back to
field
1.
wall.
Ready,
And a
1,
great
and
start to
1.
the 7th inning for the Salukis with a contact hitter and Farmer coming up, and then the power bat and black fan behind him.
You go wide
15th
again,
double
Tyler.
of the
Back
year
with
for
the push.
Hutchins.
Ready, 3. Take 3.
He's now the
Power
go-ahead
bat and
run
black fan.
down at second base. Farmer, Black Fan, and Sabo due up for Southern.
Ready, 4. And take 4.
Farmer is 0 for 2, got hit by a pitch.
Oh, well.
It's flown out to the left fielder, Lambert, twice.
So
Swing and
ready, 3.
foul
Take
back
3.
right into
Ready,
the
5,
glove
2.
of
And insert.
Braithwaite.
Farmer 0 for 2. He was hit by a pitch.
Ready, 4.
Also
Clean.
flown out a couple
And take 4.
times. Farmer always a tough out.
Good lead at second base for Hutchins. Takes the pitch, and the breaking ball is
Ready, 3.
called
Take
for
3.
strike 2. And
All right.
Farmer said, if it was a strike, I would have bunted it.
Huh.
And he even pointed to the letters.
Ready 4, take 4.
Said it was above my letters to home plate umpire Ben Harlow, but you can squawk all you want. It's still 0-2.
There's not much you can do. Not much you can do about that. And hopefully, I mean, in Farmer's case, you hope that it doesn't completely alter the at bat.
Huge hole on the left side.
Oh, straight.
That fastball just kicked
That's fighting
coming
pitches.
in, and ended up under the chin of Will. And it's 1-2.
Call that one a strike.
Yeah, right.
Ready 4, take 4.
The final stat line for Trevor Cross, who came in to relieve the Redbirds starter Johnson. Cross pitched 3 innings. He gave up 5 hits, 4 runs, 3 earned, 2 walks, and also had a strikeout.
Chop foul down the right-hand side.
And take 1. Is that a family member? Ready 4,
Nobody
take 4.
out. Hutchins, the go-ahead run at second base. Farmer up there with a 1-2 count.
You okay, Jordan?
Landwehr finally gets a sign that he
And the Bugs are
agrees
winning.
with. And fouled away, spoiled nicely that
Jordan,
time.
cross shoot to the rail, Joey Marciano's
Farmer
there.
stays alive at
dugout.
1-2.
And,
Yeah, Farmer is almost like another leadoff man
I saw
at the
him
bottom of this lineup for
Maybe
Coach Henderson. I mean, just continues to battle. Most of the time ends up putting the ball in play. Hard to strike out. Someone that you really like to have at the bottom of your lineup like this.
He hit second early on in the year, went all the way down to 7th and 8th. Midway through the year, there's a fly ball foul again out of play.
Ready 3, take 3.
And as Blackfan struggles continued, he dropped from 4th to 5th to 6th, and now Logan bats 7th in the lineup. So it's been
Ready 4, take 4.
hasn't been a solid spot for Farmer all year long.
Well, Farmer, a very streaky hitter, kind of has the high of the highs and the lowest of the lows. Came into this series with a hit in 9 of 10 games.
And he fouls that one off again. Nice catch by somebody
Take 1.
in the Redbird dugout. Had his glove ready.
Ready 3.
But then
take
Farmer
3.
will have a stretch where he'll go 4
Ready
for
4.
50,
Take 4.
which leads to him getting dropped down in the lineup,
If
and
we
then
get
go
another
9 out of
pitch, we're going
10.
to do a split. We'll
There's
do
not a lot of
3-2
in between with
split.
some of the hitters for the Salukis, and same
3
with
left on the
Blackfan.
batter,
It seems
2
like
right on the
Blackfan will
pitcher
have
if we get another
just an
pitch.
awesome
Check your time,
stretch,
too, if we
and then
do
just
this, guys.
completely forget how to hit a ball.
This is the 8th pitch of this at bat. Fouled again.
Yeah, let's try it here.
Straight back.
So Jordan, kick him frame left, and
Farmer now at this
tight on the
point is
pitcher.
waiting for a
Wait tight on the
mistake
pitcher.
pitch.
Check return to.
He's
being
seen
up
a
hand
lot of
right,
pitches. He's been
hand
able to
right.
foul off a
Keep
lot
going,
of
keep going,
pitches,
keep
so
going.
he can
A
kind
little
of
bit tighter
tell
on the pitcher if you can.
what Landwehr's going to throw. He's just waiting
Ready,
for
1.
him to make
Take
a
1.
mistake
Take-
or throw a
Yep.
ball, take
Stand
a
by to take
pitch,
a split.
and try to capitalize on something.
And take a split.
It's still 1-2.
Ready 4.
Landwehr again, chomping
And
on
take
that
4.
gun. Has
Okay,
the
Malik, keep it
sign.
normal up. Ready,
Too
3,
close
take 3.
to
Call up
take.
that
That's
pitch. Call
a
up that
pitch that has
pitch.
been called a strike
Blue.
all
Do it
game
this way.
long
Blue,
for
blue tight on the
both
pitcher, Alex.
teams.
Coming back to 1.
And he took that one and it hit the
Ready,
glove.
1. And effect 1.
Wow.
That's a pitch you want.
Ready,
Wait for
4.
your
Pitch
Illinois
they
State.
stayed all game
Take
long.
4.
And all of a sudden
Okay, back to the
now,
runner now.
Ben Harlow says he was just a little bit outside. He was actually a lot outside. But he's been calling out a strike. 2-2 now. There's the
Batter
swing and
coming
a
off
miss.
on
And
1.
Farmer
Pitcher
battled.
on 3.
Just
Ready,
couldn't come up with that
and
one.
take
And that's the
Ready,
first
3.
out of inning
Take
number
3.
7.
Oh,
Pitch,
blue.
ready,
And what
blue,
Farmer
effect
can hope
blue.
for now is that Blackfan got to see a
Quick
ton of
cutaway
pitches.
on red, so
This
don't-
is
Okay.
a nice pitch right over the plate after coming
Just the one look.
on the
Pitch
outside
again,
part of
Alex.
the plate.
Ready,
Just
1.
blows it right by
And-
Farmer. Upset with himself. He thought he should have had that pitch.
Pissed.
Real late break on that one, the slider. So
Ready
Blackfan,
4. Take 4.
who has doubled, lined out to left, and flied out to right. He's hit the ball hard all
On
3
deck batter,
times.
Alex. They're intentional.
And they're
walk
going to
here.
intentionally walk
Show me on
Logan
deck batter, Alex. You can lose your batter. Ready, 1.
to get to
Take
Ryan
1.
Sabo, who doubled his last
Ready,
time up.
Take 4. Okay, you can lose it for now. We'll just stick with 4.
It's an interesting call. I mean, Sabo has a hit today, and actually in his last at bat, so he's coming in to this at bat with a lot of confidence.
And again, the Salukis are not hitting the ball on the ground for double plays. when Hand grounded out to end the 6th inning, it was only the 3rd ball hit on the ground, and one of the 3 was a sacrifice bunt. So Southern has been getting the ball in the air regularly, and now Sabo has an opportunity as his teammate Blackfan trots down to first base. Runners at first and second with 1 out. And Sabo, who doubled his last time up and scored the tying run, has a big opportunity here to get his 11th RBI of the year.
Yeah, take 4. Okay, you're better now, Jordan. Lead runners on.
Muka is on deck, who has 2 hits. Here's the pitch.
33, take 3.
Ball's a breaking ball down
Anything
low.
on the batter?
1 second.
Okay. Time's up.
You got it.
See if Sabo can stay disciplined at the
Take 4.
plate. It's easy to be anxious when you've got, as they say, ducks on the pond. Go ahead runners at second base. Hit it hard down the right field line, just past Strain.
And Hutchins runs very well for a catcher out at second. So if Sabo can just squeak one through, as long as he doesn't hit the ball too hard out of the infield, it could possibly score Hutchins.
And there's a huge hole between first and second that he can spank one through and easily score Hutchins.
Hitting it to Sadler would be tough, though. I mean, we saw Friday night, Sadler has a cannon.
Yep.
Make for a close play.
1-1 is the count. There's Hutchins' lead from second base. They're going to throw it over there, and he's back.
Ready, 1. And take 1.
Nice little timing pickoff play there. Almost worked.
Second baseman Parola knew he was so close to getting Hutchins out there, but Nick was back in. Sabo fouls it off again.
Ready, 3. Take 3.
And now he's behind 1 and 2. Now he's got to be able to stay off Landwehr's breaking ball.
Absolutely. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if he comes back with the same 2 pitches that he used to get Farmer.
If we get another
on the
pitch, we're going to
1-2
try
and
that
2-2
3-2
count.
split again.
So Landwehr, with runners at first and second, looks into his catcher for the sign. He and Braithwaite agree.
We'll set it up now.
That was outside and low.
3-2 split. Go tight on the pitcher.
It's even at 2 and 2, which was the exact same strategy they used on
Well, tighter if
Farmer.
you can.
Now